My fiancée gave me 7 days. 7 days to prove I was a real man. 7 days to give her parents 20% of my company. She thought I'd panic. She thought I'd beg. She didn't expect me to cancel the wedding and send her the bill. Kate said it like it was nothing. Not a discussion. Not a suggestion. An ultimatum. Either I signed over 20% of my logistics company to her parents, or the wedding was off. She didn't frame it as greed. She framed it as love. "If you really love me," she said, "you'll do this for my family." If I didn't, she said, I'd die alone with my money. I'm 34 years old. I didn't inherit anything. No trust fund. No safety net. I built Iron Flow Logistics from scratch at 22 years old. One broken truck. One maxed out credit card. 12 years later, we moved freight across 3 states. 200 employees. Multi-million-dollar contracts. Calloused hands. A bad back when it rains. Every bolt, every tire, every dollar. I earned it. Kate was supposed to be my piece. She was 28, beautiful, sharp, polished. Her parents acted like old money royalty. Designer clothes. Luxury cars. Expensive scotch. Her father, Richard, loved talking about connections. But I never actually saw results. I ignored the red flags. I thought love meant compromise. I was wrong. The ambush came on a Tuesday night. I walked in exhausted after a 12-hour shift. Kate was sitting at the table. No food. No smile. Just a thick envelope. Inside was a legal agreement. A transfer of equity. 20% of my company. Non-voting shares. To her parents. Effective immediately after marriage. Kate didn't ask. She explained. Her parents deserved security. They invested in her upbringing. They wanted a return. She called it a gesture of good faith. I called it insanity. Her father couldn't run a lemonade stand. I wouldn't trust him with a stapler. And yet, they wanted control. When I refused, Kate didn't cry. She crossed her arms. "If you don't sign by next Friday," she said, "I'm leaving." 1 week. 7 days. That was the moment everything changed. The next morning, I called my lawyer. Mia. She read the contract for 30 seconds. And went pale. That's when she showed me the hidden clause. Not just ownership. Control. They'd have veto power over expenses. Audit rights. Approval authority. I couldn't buy a truck without their permission. It wasn't protection. It was a takeover. Mia dug deeper. Richard was drowning in debt. Behind on his mortgage. Being sued by contractors. They weren't securing Kate's future. They were broke. And I was the bailout. Kate wasn't marrying me. She was delivering me. Mia told me not to break up yet. Let them think they were winning. So I played along. I said I was considering it. Kate immediately softened. Affection returned. Smiles came back. It made my skin crawl. 2 days later, her parents invited us to dinner. I recorded everything. Richard bragged. Admitted debt. Talked about using my company to expand. Then I asked one question. "Is this about security? Or your mortgage?" Silence. Everything collapsed. Kate exploded. She screamed. Threatened. Demanded obedience. That's when I ended it. I walked out. No yelling. No drama. Just done. Kate went nuclear. Social media videos. Tears. Accusations. She called me abusive. Controlling. People believed her. Until the recording dropped. The audio destroyed her story. Comments flipped overnight. Support vanished. Accounts deleted. Truth won. The wedding was already paid for. $70,000. Instead of canceling, I donated it. Turned the venue into a charity gala for injured veterans. Raised $50,000. Best decision of my life. Kate wrote me a letter. Apologized. Asked for coffee. I didn't respond. Her parents lost the house. She moved back home. Iron Flow Logistics expanded into Texas. And I learned something important. Love doesn't demand ownership. And anyone who asks you to bleed, to prove loyalty, was never on your side.